Hey guys, Laura here at CRS in the Omni Hotel here in Nashville, and I am joined by Darryl Worley. How are you?
I'm doing good. How are you?
I'm okay. So I just said to him, and I said, hang on, I'll tell you why in a minute. I said, I'm going to try to get through this without some tears or anything, because we all know everybody's got stuff going on in their lives, and it's nothing new, but and that's not even what I'm going to say. What I'm going to say is, I can't believe I'm standing here with Darryl Worley.
You're the only one who said that all day.
Well, then I'm the only one that has been a fan for as long as I've been a fan.
You're very sweet.
So I'm blessed and I'm lucky because I get to be with some of the artists and talk to you all that I have listened to and fell in love with these songs for years, and not trying to date you at all. I think I'm dating myself. But
all I have to do is stand here to be. I can look into the camera and they've got it all figured out.
But you know what? The longevity of careers that era of artists have, because I've talked with T.G. Shepherd today,
Sure.
Kelly Lang, Larry Stewart, and Tim Rushlow. So the span of fans that Euro's music reaches, and in all honesty, how could have you forgotten not touch everybody, no matter the age?
Right.
But then things like Awful Beautiful Life. You have to, when you're having a bad day, you have to then remember it is still an awful beautiful life. So that kind of is perfect for some of the things that everybody's going through today.
But he never said it was going to be easy.
He didn't. He never said it would be
tough.
easy.
Some days are tough, and we just got to take the good with the bad and learn from it and process it and then move on, because
I don't know that we'd appreciate it as much if it was easy.
No, we wouldn't, because most people don't appreciate it anyway.
Right, that is true.
Most people move so fast and their mind's set on something. And I mean, I'm speaking about myself. I'm learning as I go. I think we all do. But see, I look at it like I'm lucky to be standing here talking to you today, because within the first minute and a half, you've already done the best interview, because it's about real stuff that all those folks that are watching this are going to go, wow, they actually, that was poignant. They talked about something that mattered. And when you say what you said about our era, for me at least, that speaks volumes for the music that came out of that time, because me and those guys wouldn't still be hanging around if it was just about the industry.
Right.
Because they don't, they're over us. They're on to this new stuff and all and that's fine.
Right.
That's how it works. But they can't make us go away, because we still know how to pick a great song or to write a great song. And these guys are still good singers, good players, and so. And
these guys include you, don't you? I mean,
you know what?
You can talk that way about yourself too, because you're still out there doing it. In fact, let's go right into that with your new single, "Lonely Alone."
Yeah.
Now, let's talk about that one a little bit.
Well, talk about a blessing. I had the idea for the song because of I don't get home as much as I would like to. I got a daughter that's growing up there without her daddy a lot, and I have to work really hard these days to pay the bills and make ends meet, because it's changed. Everything's changed drastically. So, there's an up and a downside to this business, but I still look at it like I'm very blessed, because I could be doing something that I didn't love and enjoy.
Right.
But not being at home a lot makes you want the time at home to be very special, to be quality time.
Right.
And because our daughter came along, I got to noticing that my wife and I just didn't take time for one another. And we sat down and we were talking one day, and I told her I was thinking about writing this song, and she goes, "Where's that come from?" And I said, "Well, it's not about us," but I said, "But it is about us if we do what everybody does, and that is, I say it like this: every couple wants to get in a good groove, right? So we're working good together, and everything's going good, and I say that if you don't tend it and manage it, that groove turns into a ditch, and then the ditch turns into a rut, and then you're sitting on the couch with somebody you don't even know, and you're in your own house with your wife, and you feel completely alone. It happens to everyone.
It does.
All relationships go through that. If you don't, you're not normal.
Right.
And so in that aspect, the song has been huge for us because it just kind of made us sit up and take notice of one another.
Right.
It made us say, I love you more. It made us, you know, just take a little bit more pains with our relationship and think about the fact that it truly matters, and that little girl's not going to be happy if we're not happy.
Right.
And so it's been a winner all the way around, and God knows I didn't anticipate it winding up. It's actually over on it's with Stormy Warren on the highway, and it's on Y2K, and it's doing great on satellite, and now people are clamoring about hearing it on their hometown radio stations. So we may have a run at regular terrestrial radio.
Well, and I definitely, I mean, if I have anything to say about it, then
bring it.
Radio stations, and not just satellite, because love satellite. I've got it in my car. I listen to it too, and I'll tell you the reason I tend to listen to satellite more is because all the other channels that I love aren't playing things like
it's true.
Lonely Alone or playing. There you go. So I'm sure I'm not alone out there. I'm not lonely alone for country music to come back on the radio, new stuff. But I think the fans will end up demanding it, which
we've got a few ideas, and I mean, to be honest with you, I've been bombarded here today, and I did not expect that.
I don't think any of you all.
I didn't
I say you
it.
you all in this era from that era to
I know
now.
what you're saying.
I don't think any of you all expected it, and of course me, I'm like, why not? But then that again makes you all have the longevity in your careers because you all take the time, but don't get the big heads about it at the end of the day.
I'm so blessed to have had the success I've had in a business this tough. It's not going to make or break me. I mean, it could make the rest of my life a little easier. I won't work forever, but I'll go as long as I can and do it comfortably. And having a hit song fixes a lot of stuff.
It does.
And
it does.
It would be a huge. And I mean, I don't think a lot of people out there think that I could pull it off at this time in my life, because things have changed so much. Back in the day, it was nothing for someone in there. As a matter of fact, I just turned 53. Vern Gosdin had his biggest run of his career when he was 52. So it's just funny. Now that's unheard of, because you got to be like a young teen idol or whatever, and I've never been that.
Well, let's talk about real quick events that you've done for your foundation. Tell us a little bit about your foundation and what you've been involved with there.
Well, to sum it up, we raised money, and it started off. The focus was strictly on our just local region right there around home. To try to so much poverty there, and so many people who. Like if I'll give you a great example. If you fell on really hard times and you had no place to turn, and a good example of that is we had a buddy back years ago. His house burned. They lost everything. They barely got out alive. As a matter of fact, they didn't all get out alive. They had no insurance. They had nothing. Even it was so the cars were parked so close it burned up their vehicles.
Wow.
And so I told my board, I said, that is why I started this. Whatever we have to do to get these people back on their feet, then if it takes everything we've got, and we'll raise some more. And that's how it started. So, but now we help people all over the United States. I mean, it's still focused around home,
right?
But Mississippi, North Mississippi, North Alabama, Southwest Tennessee, and then we give to big national charities like Le Bonheur and St. Jude and Cystic Fibrosis and American Cancer Society and all that kind of stuff. We give part of our fundraising to them each year. We've built a Darryl Worley Cancer Treatment Center in my hometown. We have a Aspel Wellness Center there for our men, and I just found out 2 weeks ago that they had a board meeting and they okayed to do one now for the women.
Okay.
So we take people who've been struggling with drugs and alcohol. get them out of rehab and into our facility, and we give them a bed to sleep in, a place to get their life in order, and we work to get them back into mainstream life and get them employment.
Right.
And so it's I just say we're doing God's work. And he needs all the help he can get, man, because it's a crazy world, and that's what he put us here for.
That is true. Where can they find out more about the foundation?
It's online, DarrylWorley.com, and you can also go to just Google the Darryl Worley Foundation. It'll take you right to our website.
Okay. Well, I've enjoyed this, and we could go on forever and ever, but I think that your people are going to pull you out of here in a minute because they're saying it's time. So we'll have to catch up with Darryl again because I'm excited to see where this single goes for you and what music is to follow. And I'm proud as a fan that you're out there again doing
Thank
it.
you.
And I'm honored. I'm getting tongue-tied because I'm honored standing here with you. I think I fangirled about 4 or 5 times this week, and it's so crazy for me. But it's also a great part of the job. You all make sure you check him out on all social medias, his website. Check out the foundation. Follow him. Get the new music. And check out the old stuff if you have not. It's old stuff, but
it is old.
That's the stuff that made him who he is today. So go check it out. And thank you so much.
So by the way, on that note, this new package is the greatest hits. So 8 of those old songs will be on here with 7 brand new ones.
Oh well, there you go.
Check that out.
There you go. Thanks so much, Darryl. Appreciate it.
My
Bye,
pleasure.
guys.
Hey guys, thanks so much for tuning in to our interview here at CRS 2018. Be sure to like us on social media, follow us, share us with your friends, and subscribe to our YouTube channel for more videos. Thank you so much. We'll see you soon.